Alright, this is our third provisioning run. I didn't show you the second one, but we're well into $2,000 in groceries. But I guess 5 people for a month. It's probably about right. Now the last thing we got to do is just get the fresh veggies and everything, and we'll get those the day before we go. Hopefully we'll get out of here in 3 more days. Crew arrives tomorrow, and we're getting close. Well, good morning. Today is crew arrival day. It's 6:30 in the frickin' a.m. Why do people or crew members always have to either come real early or leave real late? Or leave real early? Well, going to pick them up at the dock. Just walking along B dock here, there are 6 boats that we know of, all heading out across the Pacific here in the next few days. The wind's gonna be really light, so I don't know if we're gonna get out on Saturday, which is just 2 days away like we planned, but we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm going up to meet Joe and Jim. This stuff's getting real. I told them to pack light.
That's me.
It's like, how many crew members can help fill gas?
There needs to be about 1.
There's my crew. They have no idea what they just signed up for. 30 days on the open ocean. Good luck to them. I can't wait to start bossing them around.
Already started.
Already started. I love it. So we left yesterday for our crossing of the Pacific. So day 2, and it's already been quite an eventful couple days. Look. These guys ran out of diesel. They flagged us down. We gave them 5 gallons. I hope we don't need it later. But there they are, putting it in their tank. De nada. Good morning from somewhere in the Pacific. Remission is on our ocean crossing heading to French Marquesas. Now we are on night 3, but I wanted to give you an update on what's going on before we really get into the video. So our crew arrived last Thursday. Today is Monday morning. And the original plan was to leave on our crossing on Saturday, give everybody a chance to get rested up, get over the jet lag, especially Alex, who came all the way from Finland. But winds have been predicted to be very light for the next, from then for the next like 10 days. And we did see a weather window where we had about 16 hours of good wind, 15 to 18 knots before everything died out. So we decided Friday afternoon we're going to take that window. So they didn't get as much time to really rest up, but everybody seems to be doing good. So we left about 3:30 Friday and had really good winds, and everybody's getting a chance to get used to the boat and everything. But we have different crew members with different skill levels. First we got Alex from Finland. I mean, she's a racer. She's been taking yacht master classes. She knows what she's doing on a sailboat. And then we have Joe, who was with us last year on the Atlantic crossing. So he's seasoned with Remission. And then we have Jim, who's Joe's one of his oldest friends, and he's pretty new to sailing. He's done a little bit, in his younger years, but not a whole lot. So we have a whole mix of crew. So we ended up, like I said, leaving on Thursday afternoon because of the wind, and we got pretty much with the forecast at 16 hours of good wind, and we made some really good time. We averaged nearly 8 knots total, but then the wind just died, and we've had to motor a lot. In fact, we've already used over 35 gallons of fuel out of a 280 gallons that we started with. So using a lot more than we wanted to. And so we've been motoring, and then if we get any kind of wind, we'll go ahead and put the sails up and get going. We got a little bit of wind now. It's about between 8 and 10 knots, and we're making about 4 knots. So we are making it. And after 3 days, we've already had quite a few experiences. The first one being Jim's first night watch. I stayed up with him and we did the watch together. And about halfway through the watch, Jim and I see, off in the distance, this boat, because we can see his red running light. So we know he's headed towards us to the side. And behind him was this blinking white light. I have no idea what that was. So at first we were thinking, okay, he's probably a fisherman towing something behind him with the lights in order to attract fish. But he was moving pretty quick, a lot quicker than a fisherman would be. And of course, he had no AIS, which has been a big problem in Panama. A lot of boats don't have AIS here. And he kept coming towards us and towards us. Now we're sailing, and he's coming towards us, and I finally realized he was a yacht, probably about a 70-foot yacht, towing his tender about 100 feet behind him. And his tender alone was probably 30 feet. I mean, it was a big tender. And this guy just kept coming at us. And so I had to drop my head sail and make a quick turn to port just to avoid this guy. I don't know what he was doing. Who knows? He may be, the captain may have been sleeping, or just like we find a lot in Panama, they just don't care. So right off the bat, we had some excitement. And then day one, we're out. So it's actually day 2. We're out, and we get flagged down by another sailor who's out of diesel. So we sent him some diesel over, and we caught our first tuna. And yesterday we got to see pilot whales and dolphins, and you'll see a lot of this in the video. But so it's been a very big time, very active time in just our first 3 days. But our plan is to cross the Pacific to the French Marquesas. Now, as the Albatross flies, it's about 3,800 miles. And we're going to go quite a way south. We're going to go south of the Galapagos Islands and catch a trade wind. So we're going to add probably about 600 miles or so to our total. But in order to catch the winds, that's what we got to do. So far everybody's acclimated. We're getting along really well. Cindy's prepared 30 meals, and the food for the first 3 days has just been fantastic. We try to make a point to, everybody's on different schedules, but we try to make a point to get together for a nice dinner every night. Just keep the crew just keep the spirits up and keep going as a team. So far it's working out really good. I hope you enjoy the video, enjoy our crossing, and we'll talk to you soon.
They could be whales. They're coming. Three of them.
3 of them there, and there's a couple that's straight ahead that way. There she
Joe, like last year. We're taking video. Yeah, kind of look like a dork there. There you go. Racing at 6 knots.
Hold on to your hat.
Can't quite figure out what he's doing. What are you doing there, Jim? Yeah. Is it a boat?
No, it's like a string of buoys, maybe?
Oh, okay.
It looks like there might be a string of buoys.
What is that thing out there? You could tell what that thing was. A little bit of excitement. We had both spinner dolphins and pilot whales today. Pretty cool. Whales and dolphins in one day.
Binoculars there?
They're downstairs. We have a little hitchhiker. Poor thing keeps flying in and wanting to take a rest.
Got a nice little buddy here. First time since we've been in Panama, we've actually seen the sun go down. Even today it's still partially blocked, but it's kind of fun to finally see a sundown. So there's got to be some clouds in front.
Then there's usually some shade that you can lay down on.
Yeah, this is my favorite spot on the boat, the Sky Lounge.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Bart, you want some papaya?
You bet I do.
It's beautiful. That would look good with like strawberries, and it's got a good idea to get this going. Lime over the top of the one. I don't know if there's lemon too. It's just ripe enough.
Hold the fork on the other side of something.
Yeah, here, why don't you hold the bowl and I'll just, oops, I just don't want it to go over.
Self-inflicted and self-war.
Oh, wow.
Face the
Canada. And I think they met some of the big officials.
Just a nice peaceful evening, isn't it?
too damn peaceful, I should. Mark, they're straight out.
Our buddy came visiting back. seem to have a lot of friends on board. They keep pooping and making me lose solar. The red-footed booby. Now we've got 4 boobies. Hitch and ride.
The opposite direction.
Alright, less than a tenth of a mile to the equator. We got 3 polywogs that are about to become shellbacks. We're going to be doing our naked swim and our toast to King Neptune.
Ah, the king. We look forward to the king. You did decide to do it afterwards, right?
The swim afterwards. We have to do the toast before, otherwise he could send the Kraken for us.
Ah, the Kraken. The mighty Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Alright, we got a countdown here.
Ooh, there's a big hole in the water.
Let's don't fall off the cliff. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Made it across safely.
Just.
Strong and fine rum.
It's homemade
Oh,
moonshine.
rum. Oh.
100 proof.
That's the best stuff for King Neptune. So what we're going to do is we're going to celebrate. We have these 3 polywogs here who have just become shellbacks.
Nope, Joe.
What?
That's my cup.
Get your own cup.
Okay, I'll go get it.
We got 3 lions out in the water just because for some reason we don't want to lose Joe. So I figure we got to have that.
Want to lose Joe.
We've lost one Joe in the Galapagos. We don't want to lose a second one.
You get to pour whatever you want. The only time you're going to get to drink on passage. Whatever you want. Cindy, you can...
No, thank you.
No, you have to have something.
I will. I will.
No, pour some in there. You got to have some. Oh boy.
I got some. Me too.
She got some. Now wait, we got King. Got to do it for Neptune first. All right, so King Neptune, this is for you.
Oh, don't waste it.
I know, but we want to have smooth seas and safe sailing.
Give Neptune as much as the Admiral got.
Yeah, there we go, Neptune.
Oh,
Give him a little extra.
oh, okay.
We don't want him to send the Kraken.
Can you give him a little salmiakki as well?
Oh.
Okay, hold that up so we can.
Wait a minute. We're gonna give him this, so she wants him mad at us.
Well, tell us what that
It's
is.
a distinct possibility. So that is a very popular and very traditional Finnish salty licorice liqueur. So we'll see if he likes it or not.
Ah!
Looks like
Black tar.
Well,
You
you're
know,
swimming first.
you know you're in a national park. You shouldn't be.
Defiling
the water.
oh,
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Neptune. It wasn't my idea. You don't get mad at Remission.
Black Death is what that looks like.
All right, King Neptune.
Cheers.
King Neptune.
Scoot in, Joe. Scoot in, Bart.
Cheers to Neptune.
There, Cindy.
All right.
I didn't
Gotta
pour
do
out.
it.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a little bit.
Get this.
Just enough on my tongue.
Pretty smooth
Moonshine.
for 100 proof. Not
Ooh.
bad.
Oh, it hits you.
All right, that was good stuff. All right, to make it complete, now we got to swim around. I don't have to. I just like to. We have to swim around the boat naked, and she's going to videotape it. All right, so let's get it going.
Okay.
Just
gotta
keep
finish.
keep your butt to the camera.
Yeah.
I am.
Go.
Good luck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Any fish down there?
Swimming on both sides of the equator.
Yay! Yay! Nice and refreshing.
Perfect.
This water is great. I gotta go around again.
All right, you naked guys. Your depth is 9,750 feet deep.
Don't tell me that.
Do you see? What do you see? Any fishies down there?
Never looked.
It looks nice and clear.
Yeah. Beautiful.
5 dives in a day and a night dive, so your body.
Well, we completed our swim. Now we got a shower going on. Cannot believe this kind of water skiing water here on the equator.
Do you have a boogie board? I can.
Yeah. Just go behind the boat. We got the sub wing we can put you on. You only have to do 2 knots with that thing. But this is pretty amazing. Like Joe said a little while ago, if he died right now, he wouldn't be too upset. I would be because that means we have to do 4-hour shifts.
It's good for an hour every twice a day. That's it. Huh.
What did the sushi say to the bee? Wasabi. Did you know that 6:30 is the best time on a clock? Hands down.